All right. Luckily, I work pretty close to home, so I just came home. It's about 10:30. We're gonna put these on the grill. They've now been sitting for about 45 minutes with sea salt, coarse garlic, some Creole seasoning, a little bit of sweetness, this brown sugar rub, and a little bit of heat, more garlic, jalapeno. I've never tried this stuff. We'll see how it goes. It's ribs. Most of the flavor's gonna come from the smoke. Now to light this bad boy up, we had a pretty good storm come through last night. This is what I use until these are gone because they suck. I'll get the little square ones that I see people using on YouTube. Then I break it in half, stick it in here, push it a little further down, take my crack lighter, light one edge, move it along the edge. All right, we'll let that. So some people said take another piece of wood, put it down there to give it some extra smoke. Although the way this thing works with these baffles and the way it controls the temperature, it kind of chokes itself a little bit. So I don't see it having an issue with smoke flavor. Let's pull these out. The hopper is 3/4 full. Yeah, and again, I've mixed it with let's see, I'll show you. These briquettes and the cheapest lump charcoal I can find. That stuff, and then I've layered it with a little bit of apple wood. All right, how's she doing? I cooked the steak on it yesterday, my first real cook on it, and I don't know, I probably had it halfway with the charcoal or the fuel, whatever you want to call it, and I was wondering if it was going to burn it all the way up, and I put the slides back in, turned it down, and no, it maybe burned another couple inches worth. So I was very surprised about that because kind of cheap, and I didn't want to waste all the fuel. So a little happy about that. It does take a considerable amount of time for it to stop, but whatever. All right. Is that long enough? Let's find out. Let's close that. Turn that on. So I'm doing a modified 3-2-1 method. I don't go by the time. I'll put the ribs on here, get them to 150 degrees roughly. If it stalls 150 to 160 and stays that way, I'll then wrap them. Of course, wrap them with more seasoning, all that good stuff. Then we'll unwrap them, crank that bad boy up, sear them for a good 3 minutes, just so I can get that caramelized, crusty barbecue goodness with my most favoriteest barbecue sauce, actually whatever the hell's in the refrigerator. So yeah. Let me go get these ribs and put them on. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Let's see, the ribs are right here, ready to go on. Grill is 225 to 229, fluctuating. So let's open this bad boy. Let's put the traditional rack up here. Let's take these bad boys. So there's a couple of them, these country ribs, that are loaded with fat, like that one. We're just gonna put those up top. Here's the other one. I could have trimmed them, but this is the first real smoke. So we're gonna let that fat do its job, season everything. The rest of these guys, we're just gonna throw down here. In no particular pecking order. That one's got a lot of fat, so let's put it over there. Oh, there's two of them. Whatever. That'll be fine. Where's my rag? I don't know if the app would do it. We'll find out. My goal is to get these to 150 degrees. So I am going to monitor these remotely and come take care of them as soon as they get where they need to be. All right. Cool. Lid closed. Go wash these pots off. Go back to work. Luckily, I only live work a couple miles away. Anybody else put their grill on the baby monitor? Huh? I'm just kidding. Actually, no, I'm not. I think I'm gonna put a camera on it. Yeah. All right, so we'll see 5 hours or so. Yeah. It's already back up to temperature. 220. What was it? Come on. 227. Yes. All right. It has been 2 hours. 155 degrees on the meat, according to the probe, and we're still at 225-ish on the temperature. Oh, those are looking pretty. So that turned out a little better than I expected. Yeah, see the drip? See the drip? That piece is going to be amazing. All right, so I'm going to burn myself. I'm going to flip all these. Where's my flipper? There's my flipper. Actually, I'm gonna go get some butter spritzer. I'm gonna spritz them, then flip them. Yeah. Anyway, so y'all can imagine me scoot, flip. That way I don't have to film it. And then we'll see what I want to do. So I do this mainly because I'm cheap. That way I don't waste anything. My stuff don't expire. I actually use it. So I love this, but I want a little vinegar. Always like a little pepper, a little spice, a little kick to it. So I kind of just make my own by combining a bunch of ingredients. And this is going to be my glaze, if you will, that I sear the ribs with. See you soon. Okay, I've come to realize I need some sort of counter table thing. I don't have enough space, workspace. All right, I did wrap these, loosely wrap them. I didn't tightly wrap them. Basically, I put them in another container, bumped the temperature up to 250, and now the meat probe is reading 186 to 190. So let's pull these off. Pull them out. Here's the sauce. They're about to get sauced up. And let me do that and I'll be right back. Okay, I decided to take them inside to sauce them up. Just some more space. A little frustrating there. So I'm gonna take the temperature and we're gonna bump her up to about, I don't know, let's go 475. let that heat up as we're saucing them, and then we're going to come back and sear both sides, because at this point the ribs are done. They've been 180, 190 degrees. Let's go see how they look. Be right back. All right, first peek after being wrapped. Feel the steam. That's beautiful. Country ribs. Oh yeah, those look amazing. And good and hot. Cool. I'm gonna add some sauce. Then we're gonna slap them back on the grill just for, I don't know, probably 3 to 5 minutes. Flip, get them caramelized, then bring them back in and let them rest. Okay, slathered up with the good sauce. Now let's go turn it into beef candy. I mean pork candy. Yeah, pork candy. All right, 500 degrees. No grease fires. Let's make them sizzle. There was a couple of super fatty ones. I wanted to make sure they were fat down, but I don't remember which ones they were. Some of these are already falling apart, which means they're gonna be yummy. Y'all see that? It already fell apart. That's fine. Still gonna get that taste that I'm looking for. Pretty happy with this grill. No doubt about that. Alright, let this sit for 5 minutes or so. Get the smoke out my eyeball, and I'll be back. All right, swapped out for a clean pan. Got my sauce ready, even though I don't think we're gonna need it. Oh, the smell is amazing. So let's flip these bad boys. Oh yeah, grill marks. Put this one and this one here. And put this one here. All right. A couple more minutes and I'm done. Yeah. What's the temperature? How much do we lose? Not bad. 5 degrees.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Ready? Ready? Want to see it? I'll show it to you. As soon as I figure out how to make it turn. Country ribs and regular ribs already fall off the bone. It's gonna be great.